My name is Bogdan Bogdev. I'm a manager of a small family hotel, Villa di Poletta. It's located in Dobrich. We also have a small restaurant. The place is open since 2008. It's a small town in the countryside, but it's my hometown. It's a bit sentimental anyways. This has been a family business for a while. My whole family has been involved in hospitality business, and I'm being part of it now. So we have 12 rooms upstairs, mostly doubles, and we have 70 seats in the restaurant, 10 employees currently. So small family business in the countryside, it's very challenging. On the other hand, it's very pleasant because you live and you work with your most precious people, and you add to it. Your clients become friends, your friends become family. After a while, it's one big family. With this position also, there are a lot of responsibilities that come to a place, and you should be aware of it as a manager, as a person. I know it's in small business, it's hard to think globally, but since we live in a very informational age now, we are all global. So we like to introduce and to apply some of the global responsibilities in this small place. So what do we do now? First, we want to take care of our staff, of our employees, and I think this is my first responsibility, to be absolutely honest and totally correct with them. First, when we start with the employment, with the training, with all the relationship all the way, when it comes to paying the salaries or giving the days off. The major holidays we are basically not working, which is, for restaurants, it's almost suicidal, but we believe that if we want to keep these people for a long time, they have to be with their families for holidays. So we just don't work then. Same thing with vacations. This is a whole year operation. We don't work seasonal. We work all year long for 7 years now. Most of the people who work here, they've been working since day one. So vacations are part of it. You have to rest, but good rest is part of the good work. So you have to take times off. And we have difficulties. We at one time people had to go. Some 80% of the people were laid off for like 6 months. But after we came back and we kind of built up again the business, they all came back and they're working again. So I believe that it's very good sign that people are happy and they want to work and build this place. Environmental responsibilities. We are very true believers in the saving the environment and the place where we live. This earth is not only to us given, we also have to give it to our children, and we want to keep it, if not better, at least in the same condition while we're here. So we try to save as much energy as possible. Most of the lightings, the whole building it's actually thermally isolated. So how we want to work with our clients? We try to make something different. We're not the very popular restaurant, but we definitely want to be a special one. From the walking to the silverware, the setup, the menu, the service, the food especially, the quality of the food. We're very particular about picking the right ingredients, the best possible, and to create value with that. And being family is actually adds to the satisfaction because you're actually taking care of people you don't know the same way as you take care of your family. I think that it adds up, and I think all the businesses should be like that, no matter big or small. We have the privilege to not be corporate. We know all each other, we friends and that. Sometimes it's hard to keep the line, because you also have to be disciplined, and there's a lot of operational work that has to be done, how you organize these people. But I believe that people are good in their nature, and if you focus on their good character, then that's what they give you in return. It's not about, all these control systems and we should, be on time, and sometimes they come on time, sometimes they don't, but the job is done and they don't feel like they're going to work. They're going to a place they enjoy. They talk to their friends, and meanwhile are doing something. That's the only way that you can build consistency and sustainability. That's something that can work for years. And it's not surprisingly, that's what Microsoft and all, Google, all the big companies, that's what they're doing. They're creating friendly environments for their employees, because they want to keep them for long. They don't want to work for only a couple of months and that's it. Because if you get depressed or you're not satisfied with the job, eventually you leave. And it's not only money that really, people think they give big salaries and that's enough. If you're not happy in your place, no money can, balance it. We're not a big company. We don't have that much of a resource. So if you enjoy that kind of environment, that's the place, and that's the beauty of it. That in this whole world, of this business world, that you have small, middle, and big, and you decide your place. We have people that come back every day. Some people never come back again, but that's part of it. It's impossible to be everybody's favorite. But if most of the people come and they remember it, I think that's important. If you make an impression and people remember you, if you do it with good heart, then things will work. This is the place I want to be. I mean, it's been part of my family before, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else. I believe honesty builds. The only way to build sustainability is honesty. If you're not honest, you won't go far. You can go for a year, maybe two, but then it all falls down, because you attract the false people. You attract dishonest people, and you cannot build organizations with those, because the only thing that you end up with is a big bureaucracy which checks and controls everybody. Instead of building something that we trust each other and we don't have to control and check each other. Basically, what all of our profit goes for controls, because you have to pay for more accountants, for more cameras, for managers and all that. If we are honest, to trust first you have to be honest. Then this whole checks and controls, it becomes pure profit. You have to set up these standards for yourself, to follow them, they to become part of you. And then you can impose, or you can ask it. You request it from other people. Unless you're like that, you can't ask it from another. That's where I think is the crucial part of the managers. They have to be these people. They have to be the symbols of these standards. When people look at you, they have to know that you are like that. You can't ask it from another person if you're not like that. It all starts with you, ends up with you. If you want the world around you to be like that, you first have to be like that. And again, practice, reality is not always like that. I understand the whole dynamics of it. Some people say recruitment is the most important part of the managers. And it is, but it's a working process. You don't necessarily are born a natural human resource manager. And you have to be that too. You have to be a human resource manager. You have to learn what kind of people are right for you or not, what are not. And especially in a small town, country town, you don't have that much of a choice. It's not a very attractive town for very talented people. But what you can do is you can evoke the talent in people. You can inspire them to become the people that they don't even believe they can be. We are all talented. You have to believe in it. Because in hospitality, that's what you have to be. You have to be hospitable. You have to be nice to people. And I think everybody can be nice to people. A smile doesn't cost anything, but it can do miracles. You can change the whole experience of dining or hotel experience.